Hey everyone, Duke here, and today we're talking about resilience and survival. As you may know, Bungie made some huge changes to resilience in PvE this season, adding damage reduction to the resilience stat on top of the previous increase to your shields. In previous seasons, running somewhere between 3 and 5 resilience was very common, and even with this change, I've seen a lot of Guardians wondering whether or not changing up their armor stats is worth it. Doing a super basic test where I'm getting hit by just one sniper enemy to most easily see the difference in how many shots I can tank, at tier 4 resilience, I'm able to barely tank 4 sniper shots and die to the 5th shot. By bumping that up to tier 10 resilience, I'm able to tank 6 shots and die on the 7th, which is an additional 2 shots. And then going ahead and testing with that tier 10 resilience, but also with double resistance mods, I'm able to survive a whopping 9 shots and finally die on the 10th. Obviously in a real gameplay setting, you'll be getting hit by more targets and trying to dodge shots and such, but this shows that all else being equal, you're around twice as tanky going from tier 4 resilience with no mods to tier 10 resilience with double resistance mods. Even with the resist mod nerfed this season, it's absolutely still worthwhile to continue to run these incredibly strong mods on top of resilience. Now if you're looking to get some new armor with high resilience, I've got 2 outstanding ways to do just that. First of all, you're going to want the resilience ghost mod on, as this will guarantee that the armor you get has at least 10 resilience. Using your umbral engrams in the helm at either the war table or the crown of sorrow with this ghost mod equipped is a super easy way to get some high resilience armor. Umbral engrams drop very easily from just about anything in the game. The umbral energy you will need may be prioritized into going for some of this season's weapons like Austringer and Beloved, but if you have the upgrade from the war table where you can get risen umbral energy from other activities, this can be a great way to focus your umbrals into high stat armor. The second and even better way to get high stat resilience armor is farming Master Duality. Again, you'll want the resilience ghost mod on and then just run the dungeon. You can just farm the first encounter if you want, which may be easier if you're a bit lower level, but if you run the entire dungeon, you can also get chances at some of the insanely strong weapons such as Storm Chaser and Unforgiven. Running this dungeon on Master is great because you can get excited about every loot drop you get, whether it's a chance at a god roll weapon, or armor with high stats, as well as the ability to place artifact mods in the extra artifice mod slot, which gives this armor a leg up on any other armor in the game. And not only this, but from my experience, this armor seems to always roll at least 20 into your ghost mod stat, with high likelihood to also have an additional spiky stat and mid to high 60 total stat rolls. One downside of going for high resilience means that your recovery is probably going to take a hit. The way armor works in Destiny is that the total stats on an armor piece get split approximately in half between the top 3 stats of mobility, resilience, and recovery, with the other half of stats in discipline, intellect, and strength. This split's not exact, but you will notice that you never get, for example, a double 25 roll in both resilience and recovery. Recovery is still a great stat, even more so for the rift cooldown for warlocks, so this can hurt, but here's a few ways to make up for that loss with other forms of healing. First, we have Classy Restoration. This seasonal mod is insane and makes you basically unkillable for the length of its duration, especially when paired with the 40% damage reduction from tier 10 resilience as we've been talking about. If running Void, Devour can be a great way to heal and is available to all classes through fragments. If you're able to keep it up and are getting to full health instantly on your kills, recovery is going to be a lot less useful. Well of Life is an elemental well mod that's basically a mini version of Classy Restoration and can therefore be used past this season. Pairing this with something like Melee Wellmaker on Titan and Hunter, or Elemental Ordnance on Warlock, can make for some insane amounts of solar wells. And if running solar weapons, elemental armaments can be another great way to make consistent wells, and if running solar exotics, flame harvesting is another potential option. Do note that due to its 5 cost though, you won't be able to pair it with the 6 cost Classy Restoration. And finally, there's also recuperation and better already on your boots, which can give immediate healing as well. You'd most likely want to pair either of these with Siphon helmet mods in order to make consistent orbs, but they are an option. I hope this video was helpful in showing just how useful it can be to farm out some new armor with the new sandbox changes we've gotten this season. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.